Okay. Good morning. I'm Miss Ifa and this is Miss Sophia. So today, before we start work, I would like to give a short briefing about the lathe machine. As you all know, this machine used to cut and shape materials by rotating the workpiece. Since this machine involves rotating and moving parts, of course it can cause serious injuries if not used properly. So that is why only trained workers are allowed to operate it. Before operating the lathe machine, it is important to understand the hazard involved. The first hazard to be aware of is the physical hazard. The main physical risk is getting caught in rotating parts. For example, like loose clothing, long hair, jewelry or glove can be put into the machine and can cause serious injuries. Second, chemical hazard. Another hazard involved in pulling and cutting on. Frequent skin contact with this substance can cause skin irritation or dermatitis. Next, ergonomic hazard. Poor posture is also a risk. Bending or twisting while operating the machine can lead to back and neck pain over time. So, to help reduce all these hazards that I mentioned before, we need a proper personal protective equipment, or we call it PPE. That's all. So, I'm going to pass to Ms. Sophia.
Okay, thank you, Rifa. So now, I will introduce about the safety during operation. So first, we need to secure the workpiece properly. Okay, I'm sorry. So, firstly, you need to ensure you are trained and authorized to use the lathe machine. So, make sure korang semua dah dilatih lah untuk menggunakan mesin ni supaya kamu semua tahu apa-apa tentang mesin ni lah macam mana nak guna apa semua kan. Okay, then inspect the machine, guards, chuck and emergency stop. Okay, di sana ada emergency stop, saya akan tunjukkan. Okay. Check that the cutting tool and workpiece are in good condition. Make sure semua peralatan dalam keadaan yang baik sebelum start buat kerja. Okay, lepas tu, we are required PPE macam safety glasses, safety shoes and proper protective clothing. Then make sure the work area is clean and free from obstacles. Okay, then during operation, secure the workplace properly in the chuck or between centers. Remove the chuck key before starting the machine. Set the correct speed and depth of cut. Start the machine at low speed and increase gradually. Jangan terus start laju. Kita start daripada slow, ini baru kita boleh speed, tambah speed dia. Then keep hands, loose clothing and jewelry away from rotating parts. Maksudnya jangan pakai pakaian longgar untuk mengelakkan any hazards happen. Then stay alert and stop the machine immediately if there is unusual noise or vibration. Kalau ada terdengar bunyi-bunyi yang asing daripada mesin ni, terus stop. Okay. Lepas tu, after operation, switch off the machine and wait until all parts stop moving. Remove the workpiece and cutting tools safely. Then clean the machine and surrounding area. Make sure dah habis, kemas dan clearkan balik mesin ni. Then report any damage, defects or unsafe condition. Boleh report kepada engineer masing-masing. Okay, itu sahaja.
Okay, and lastly, in case of an emergency, press the emergency button, inform your supervisor and call the emergency number posted on site. And please make sure you know where the emergency number is displayed. Yes.
Now, how does lathe machine work?
Today we are going to learn lathe construction and working principle. First, we will see the function of the tailstock. Tailstock is used to secure and support the free end of a workpiece while it is being machined. Tailstock can move towards the headstock. For holding workpieces, we can move the dead center by rotating the hand wheel. To lock the dead center, we pull that level. Now the tailstock is fit to hold the workpiece. Carriage plays an important on lathe operation. Carriage is moved between tailstock and headstock. It also holds tools. It also has a feed wheel lock lever. The main component of the carriage is shown above. Carriage component moves their movement as shown. Saddle, cross slide, and compound rest move their axes for the machining. In lathe operation, workpiece rotate and tool move front and back like that. Spindle give rotation to workpiece. Behind the spindle, some mechanism like step pulley and back gear used to rotate workpiece. The belt drive and back gear used for give different rotation as well torque. Electric motor pulley and step cone pulley connected through the belt. Two step cone pulley used for transfer the power with different torque and speed. One pulley connected to spindle and other pulley connected with motor. Both pulley connected with flat belt. Pulley and spindle connected with connecting pin. We can stop power transfer by removing this pin. Pin should engaged on step pulley drive. Step cone pulley which connected with motor called driver pulley. Step pulley connected with spindle called driven pulley. We can change spindle speed and torque by adjusting the belt on the pulley. For back gear mechanism, detach spindle and step cone pulley. Engage back gears to the spindle gears. Now rotation transfer from A to B, B to C, C to D. This tumbler gear mechanism is used for changing the direction of rotation of the lead screw. It is mainly used for thread making process. Rotation of lead screw move carriage automatically. Some lathe operation shown. A turning operation is employed when the surface of a workpiece needs to be machined to the required dia. Facing is an operation of machining the end of a workpiece that is perpendicular to the rotating axis. Taper turning process in which the cutting tool moves at an angle to the axis of the workpiece. Knurling is a manufacturing process that deforms a workpiece, achieve a rough pattern surface.
Now I will explain about the emergency escape route and assembly point in the workplace. In case of an emergency such as fire, gas leakage, or any industrial accident, all workers must stay calm and immediately follow the emergency exit route shown on the safety plan. The red arrows indicate the direction of the emergency routes that workers should follow to exit the building safely. Fire extinguisher and fire hose rails are placed at specific locations along the route and should only be used if it is safe to do so.
Once outside the building, all workers must proceed to the assembly point. The assembly point is a safe area where everyone gathers after evacuating. This is important so supervisors can check attendance and make sure no one is left in the building. Workers must not return to the workplace until they receive clear instruction from the safety officer or emergency team.
Next, in the event of an emergency, the most important thing is to stay calm, do not panic, and call for help. If the situation is serious, such as a fire, major injury, medical emergency, or criminal incident, call 999 immediately. The 999 number will connect you to police, bomber, or ambulance depending on the emergency. These contacts are available to assist and coordinate further action. And important reminder, you are not required to memorize all emergency numbers. Just remember 999 for any major emergency and refer to the numbers displayed here when needed.